Oh baby. Oh baby, I'm feeling it. We're locked. Episode 5 of the UAM Twisters Dynasty. That was meant. Oh god. Put the mic back. Episode 5, we are taking on the Rajun Cajuns. They're 3-1. We're 1-3. I haven't even messed with recruiting or even the weekly practice plan. But you know what? We're just gonna go through this real fast. Everybody's kind of there. We're not even gonna look at it. It doesn't matter. We're 1-3. The UAM game. 96 degrees outside. 15% rain. Don't know how that's gonna look. Recruiting. I'm assuming it's very similar to last week. First, got locked out Phoenix. That's all right. Second on that guy's board, moved up, went down to 5th. That's not ideal. And then we need to honestly put some points into him, but I kind of want to get my actual recruits first. This little war with Air Force isn't looking too good for us at the moment. I might get rid of him since we're going after him. Now I'll do that off screen, and then you'll see it next week because that's when it'll matter. I don't even got much to say. Let's I think we can pull off an upset. We lost rough last week, but I believe. All right, so hopping in, or looking at the thing, they're 20 overalls better than us. Every team pretty much is. They're going to be rocking their throwbacks. I think those look pretty sick on them. And we're going to be rocking our normal basic aways. We don't have any crazy away uniforms. But isn't this insane? This is our first away conference game. Our only away game so far this season has been at Alabama, and we did not win that. But one of our AD electives is to win a road game. So hopefully we pull this off. The Rajun Cajuns representing Louisiana, one of the smaller schools. Rajun Cajuns have actually been, I think they were pretty decent last year if I remember. That may have been the year before. I'm not too sure. I think it was the year before. There's the Twisters, man. Headbutting each other, getting excited. Their stadium doesn't look, I was going to say it doesn't look full. Maybe that was just where the band was supposed to be because this stadium is low-key packed out. I'm not going to lie. We might have some stadium pulls here. 3-1. Probably the best team in the Sun Belt at the moment. 96 degrees with the drizzle. Lafayette, Louisiana. Possibly the worst weather ever. I'm not going to lie. 96 degrees and cloudy. We also moved some of our cornerbacks out to return. Not the best kick. I was going to try to cut that out. One guy picks up a block there. We might be taking it to the crib. Jazz McPherson, last on the season, has 6 catches, 80 receiving yards. Not what you want from your number one receiver. But just like the end of last game, I did actually move him into our slot position. So I'm hoping to get him the ball a little bit more. His catching in traffic isn't as good as CJ Major over there, but I do genuinely think he's the better overall receiver. He's got better route running. He'll get open a little bit more, so I do have faith that we can make that work. We're going to start first play with a run to Jaron Sunday, though, and we're going to actually go with a read option here. We're going to keep it with Rames. Our guy actually misses a block, but Rames breaks a tackle, and we're going to get a first down there. Nice run by Rames. Way to break that tackle there, because he was dead in the water before that. All right. We're going to put McPherson on a little drag route here. Maybe he can get something. We're going to block pool. And I'm going to throw to Sunday. I mean, I probably should have hit a quick throw to McPherson realistically. I wasn't too confident in either one of those plays. We're going to change up the formation a little bit. McPherson in the slot. He's got 93 speed. In the Sun Belt, that's low-key kind of dangerous. Rames is going to roll out, throw it away. 3rd down 10. Probably didn't need to roll out there, but I felt like realistically I was hoping something would open up from me doing it. Didn't happen, and we are now facing a 3rd down and 10. Big fear here is I would almost like to throw the dig route, but Poole is not the best receiving tight end whatsoever. So we're going to actually throw to Major here, who has a good step and drops that. Not ideal. I went for it twice on 4th down last week, but I'm not going to do that this week. Not this far back on 4th down and 10. Not that confident. We're going to boot this. Not a bad kick. Wind carried that heavily. The dude missed it. Oh my goodness. What a boot. I guess the wind really carried that kick because that guy underestimated how far right it was. And that's down at the 10-yard line. So, starting quarterback for them, 72 overall. That has not stopped lower overall quarterbacks from dominating against us. So I'm not gonna assume this is. Oh my goodness, what's happening? Over Mays glitched. Can we make a tackle? We do. Our D tackle, or I think it was our edge on that side, got pancaked, which is not ideal. But we were able to somewhat recover. I feel like this might be a run again to the right side. They're going to bring the tight end in motion, which kind of tells me it for sure is a run up the middle at least. And we are going to stop him. 3rd down 5. Good play by Couch there. Jake Couch, our guy. Man coverage here might be a bit risky, I'm not going to lie. Defensive keys, didn't get to mess with it a little bit. I wish I could have. They're going to throw something short. Over Mays got kind of cooked on a return route, so that's unfortunate, but they get the 1st down there. They're not moving anything crazy, which is kind of nice. Some teams like to, they air that bitch out. And we get a good play there. If that ball went backwards, that would have been a fumble, which would have been nice. Over Mays with a great play. Glad we called man coverage in that situation. Or else that may have been cooked, I'm not going to lie. Defensive line, shift him left. I'll be over here in case. Quarterback. Oh my goodness, what a pick. That was the time. Holy shit. We'll take it. Read option. QB threw that really late to the hitch route. I feel like he could have kept that up the middle and it would have been ideal. But Foster McCricks gets his 2nd pick of the season, leading the team in interceptions. Sets us up at the 23-yard line. Good field position. We're going to get a nice run from Sunday up the middle for 6 yards here. Decent blocking. Good hole up the middle. We had a really good play out here last week, which I don't want to call it just yet. But it's a good play, especially down low. Get some nice blocks. Try to spin. I don't really know what happened there. 3rd down and 4. We're going to go 5-3. I don't really want to go trips, but that might not be the worst. Actually, a halfback slip screen here I think will be a pretty good play to Young. As long as they don't have like a guy who's just reading it off rip. And they kind of did, but can Young make a guy miss? He could not. I probably should have tried to beat him to the outside. I don't really want to waste this awesome field position, and this might be really stupid, but I really do think going for it here. Maybe something will be open. Definitely not that, but Jazz catches it behind the line. That's unfortunate. Jazz had to come back to catch it. That was totally just a bad read by me. Bad play call. Probably should have gone a little bit more inside, honestly, but it's okay, I guess. That's a dropped pass by them. We're getting lucky. They're messing up at the moment. Our offense is just not moving the ball too well. I mean, we get like one or two good plays and then can't finish the drive, which you got to be able to do that. Defense is playing really well after last week where we were struggling against Monroe. Seeing us play like this at the moment is very nice to see. I'm going to move Waters in a little bit. I didn't realize Waters actually has 88 speed, and I was looking at the roster. I was going to almost replace him in the nickel spot, but he's sadly the best player. He wasn't the worst, but he's I've seen him get cooked a couple times. An ideal. Not a very offensive game to start the after the first quarter. Both teams maybe have about, I didn't really take a peek, but both teams have about 20 yards total to their names. Almost got us to jump off sides there. Glad they didn't. Quarterback's going to take off. Can we get there before he does? He barely gets the first down. That's unfortunate. Just leaning forward. If we could have gotten there a bit sooner, that would have been ideal. We're actually going to move the D-line a little bit. I would like to pinch it because I feel like this is a run. I'm going to try to fill the gap here. It's actually an RPO, and the pinching worked out great. 2nd down, 14. Big number 99, I actually don't know who that is able to get into the backfield and stop the Raging Cajuns. What an insane game so far, 0-0. A lot of teams we're running the ball. Both teams are. They've actually messed up a couple times on the RPOs. I'm going to sit here in case this is an outside. I knew what it was. I'm glad that he didn't get past that. But it is now 3rd down and 15. I'm going to go cover 3. I really don't. I don't trust anything here, actually. Maybe cover 1. I can see them running like a halfback draw here. Something. I'm just going to sit in my zone. Hopefully nothing gets open. Quarterback's going to step up, and we're going to get to him. He's going to get 1 yard on that. Great play by me. I'll take my credit right there. I'm so sorry to anybody that has headphones in and had to listen to that, but that was my excitement, Almost got to that kick. Jaron Sunday's our punt returner. Don't know how to feel about that. He's not even that fast, but he's kind of shifty. Nice little return on that. We'll take that. I think they were coming out. We came in on punt, so we're going to pull out a little motion. See if this helps us out. Create any space whatsoever. They are probably in man. And I think our running back has a step on him. He does. Great play by Young. Thankfully, I didn't have to do the catch meter because I 100% probably was going to drop that, which would have been unfortunate. But a big play gets us in to deep into Louisiana territory at the 26-yard line. We're going to hand this one off to Young. We get great blocking upfield. Young gets to the 11-yard line, and that will be the last play of second quarter. Oh my goodness. Brain damage alert. Need to be on the short bus. Let's be honest here. I look like a guy that would have a lot of fun at Disneyland. 2-minute warning. First play. Following the 2-minute warning, we're going to hand this one back off to Young, who tries to shimmy in there. Second down and 9 following that. Not ideal. The Cajuns are going to call a timeout. They realized we were not going to try to leave them too much time to do anything at the end of this half. I think we can get in the end zone. I really do. Now, how? No clue. But I believe. I'm looking for something underneath. Jazz, hopefully he can make a catch. He does. 3rd down and 5. Manageable. We can still get a first down here. I don't want to call the best play in my playbook at the moment. I genuinely believe the toss that we scored on last week might be. We're going to go QB blast. Try to read it with Rames. That was not the best play call. I think I have to kick a field goal here, right? You know, at least go up 3-0. But think if we got a touchdown, though. Oh, I don't like this setup at all. Go. Put him on a slant. Or him on a drag, maybe? McPherson on that. And then him on that. We'll snap it. Fuck it. We'll see what gets open here. Not that. And that is another turnover on downs. If we lose, I'm taking full blame. At this point, it's not even the players. It's just we should have had at least 6 points, but I won in the end zone. I really do. Defense, can we make another great stop? We can. They're at their own 15. There's a minute left. I believe we got ball first, which is kind of unfortunate. But, I mean, it's not, worst case scenario. Worst case scenario is they score, which that's happened to us so far this season, so I would like that not to. He overthrows that. Quarterback sent his guy up to die, really. That tight end got absolutely popped with the overthrow. So that's kind of funny. We'll take that. Unnecessary hit, maybe, but who cares, They're going to actually get a nice play here. And let's see if they try to run hurry up. They will. 39 seconds remaining. That is not what you like to see here. I'm actually going to run a blitz here. I think that this might catch him a bit off guard. Manual blitz with Stockton. Can we get there? We do. That's a sack. Beautiful play by Stockton. 2nd down and 17. That caught him off guard. He was about to probably throw something wide open that I did not see, but the blitz got there. Thankfully in time. Manual user sack. And I think they're just going to let the clock run out here, which is kind of boring. Maybe back up my defenders a bit. How do I do that? Defensive keys. Defensive keys pass. I don't know. Anyways, that's the end of the first half. 0-0. We had a good drive, but fucked it up. We should at least have 6 points, but I've been greedy. Next time, if it comes down to it, I will kick a field goal. I'm not going to lie. The urge, because at that point we would have been up 9-0. So, that's... But maybe it would have been a blocked field goal, so it wouldn't have been the best idea. We skipped the halftime show immediately. I'm not going to lie. This game, we're zooming through it. It's 0-0. We're trying to get through this snooze fest of a game. And that's a really good kick by the kicker. Can we make a tackle? We do. Great hit by number 48 on the kickoff team. Don't know who that is, but great play. Love to see it. We're actually going to come out in a little bit of a man. I think that they might try to run the ball here. First play. Wouldn't surprise me. Golden is locked in on the running back. I could also see an RPO here. And it is a run. Can we make a good play? Over Mays? No, that wasn't over Mays. That was number 7. I actually don't know who that is, but good to see him getting some reps, Was that Waters, I think, maybe? We're gonna read this as if it's an RPO. Bring some pressure, and we get a sack. Number 99 gets through again. 3rd down 10. Defensive line... That was Akili Robinson Jr. Defensive line probably playing, I'd say, the best game of the season so far for them as a group. We've gotten, I believe, 3 sacks so far, and that's impressive. They're going to run a halfback screen, and we're there. 4th down and 10. Defense is playing amazing. Honestly, if I can do what I did last week and hog the whole 4th quarter running the football and then, kick a field goal to win the game, I'll take it. I don't care. I'm willing to at least get a dub. That's all I need. Try to get Juke Sunday. Doesn't get there. He actually keeps going into another tackle. He is down at the 27-yard line. Can we drive the whole length of the field, hopefully get in the end zone at some point? Good run by Sunday to start the drive. Beautiful run. Sunday's actually gotten some good carries here. When they have 3 down linemen, our guys know how to block. Because, I'd hope so. In a 5v3 matchup, we should be able to outmatch them a little bit. We're going to run it again. Good block by the center, but the linebacker steps down and makes the play. 2nd down and 9. Not ideal. McPherson's running the pyramid right there. I don't know how to feel about that. We're going to throw to my tight end, who makes a catch, gets upfield. He turned upfield really fast. I guess his change of direction is quite nice. And that's really appreciated for us. I'm not going to lie. Do I trust Rames to throw? No. We're going to just run this one. They're actually dropping their safeties. This makes me really want to throw this. I'm going to actually sit Gilmore down on like this and then have him on that. And then... Oh, he was open! It was a busted coverage. The play needed a little time. The play was there, though. That's unfortunate that it took so long to develop. I probably should have expected that, but that's all right. Nobody beats their man. We're going to throw this up to Major, but Rhymes gets hit. Honestly, if we can get a scramble with Rames into field goal range, that would be a pretty far scramble, but, it is what it is. Who is running... Is he technically the slot fade? He is. I'm going to put him on just like a sit down and see if this gets open. We're going to put him on a comeback, and we're going to block him, honestly. I don't think we can get much. Maybe put him on that. And we're taking as much clock as we can to set this play up, just in hopes that something will get open. Rames has plenty of scrambling room. Almost to the 1st down marker. He's down at the 40. Coach is saying go for it. I'm going to go for it. I don't know how you don't go for this. I'm honestly going to line up in Wishbone to see what they come out in. Ooh, I don't know about this. I trust Mason Platt. They actually played that really well, but Mason Platt gets the 1st down. That guy's guaranteed to get at least a yard. My goodness. I've never seen the most reliable 1-yard running back or fullback ever. Mike Allstott, maybe. I don't know. Mike Allstott could at least get, more than 2 yards, but I don't know if Mason can. Sunday can get more than 2 yards there. Big rush. And that will be the last play of the 3rd quarter. I'm not going to snap this one, but what a run to get us 1st and 10 at the 25. Now, if we lose because I kick a field goal here and score a touchdown, I'm pissed. Because, at that point we've had 9 points. This has been Frank Birch's worst game of coaching ever. Defense has been fucking spectacular. I'll give them that credit. I'll throw an F-bomb on their neck. They've been amazing so far. And it's made me very happy to finally have a competent defense, and it makes me so sad that I have ruined their effort so far when it comes to offensive style. Now this play might be really goated. We'll see. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, that could have been intercepted. Mason Platt kind of beat his guy, but not enough to make me confident to throw it up to a fullback. Not gonna lie. We're going to line up in the pistol, run a little trap play here. Hopefully we can get some nice blocks. We do. Cut back in. And Jared Sunday might get into the end zone. He's powered to the 3-yard line. Jared Sunday having the game of his life at the moment. In college, at least. He's definitely never played anything better than this. We're going to run a zig route out of McPherson. Hopefully he can get open. He does. Routed is up, and he dropped it. It was a little out of reach. But you got to bring that catch in, big buddy. That's your 1st touchdown of the season. We're just going to hand this up to Sunday. That's a touchdown. Look at him. Fucking white. That's the whitest celebration he could have done. But he's having the game, man. He had 62 rushing yards. I remember saying that. But we get into the end zone for the first time today. 7-0 in the 4th quarter. Defense has played spectacular. Can they do it one more time? Give us the ball back. We'll run the clock out. So far, run the ball has been awesome for us. So I think if we get the ball back, we win. I really do. And to beat a 3-1 Sunbelt team on the road, That I don't know if it gets much better than that, buddy. Not going to lie. I don't know if we can get much better than that at the moment. They're going to run an RPO. We're going to be there. That linebacker missed that tackle. That could have been really bad. I don't know who that was, but he missed a tackle up front. We're going to go into a cover 2. I do not feel comfortable in our current state. This is probably going to be a run. It's a pass. It's a pass. It's a pass. It's a pass. I got stuck on the free safety. I'm going to at least just sit in my zone. And it worked out. I was making sure nothing was getting beat over top. Now, do they expect a blitz here? 3rd down and 5. We got to them last time. I think we could maybe, if we pinch our D-line again, they're going to bring a guy in motion. I'm going to shoot the gap with Golden. I almost get to the quarterback. We pressured him. He's going to throw it, and that is going to be, if Overmaze had good awareness, man. They're actually going to punt this to us. If Overmaze had good awareness, he could have picked that up and hit the high road into the end zone. It would have been insane. But the blitz was a great play call, again, by Frank Birch. We're definitely going to let this bounce. Hopefully, God. Oh, that was almost the perfect punt. That would have been insane and very, very unfortunate. But thankfully, we get the ball back. 3 minutes, 29 remaining. If we just can run, get a couple first downs, we seal the game. I'm just running up the middle with Rams. I knew that was going to happen. I shouldn't have been doing that. Should have just gone down. We are immediately turning. I thought about as I chose my play, I was like, man, I should probably turn, ball conservative carry on. So that doesn't happen, and then it did. So I know I said we were going to run it, but I'm actually just going to try to throw something short here to Sunday. Hopefully, good catch by him. He's having a great game. First down for Jaron Sunday. Ryan Rames. They called the timeout, actually. A little early, I feel. 2-minute 56. They really don't have too much confidence in their team to stop us, which, they have yet to prove that they can, so I don't blame them. We're going to run inside zone. I think this might be better than the trap here. They're bringing everyone into the box, damn near. We're going to get nice blocks by the offensive line once again. Jaron Sunday's kind of reaching out for a first down. Not ideal. Just hold on to the ball, go down, man. The lighting on that was crazy. What happened there? Do we go? Mason Platt, fullback staying up the middle. They're running fucking 4 D linemen. Shifted right. We're going to run this up the middle, and Mason Platt's going to get the first down. They've used all their timeouts before the 2-minute warnings even hit. Maybe that's the strat. If we win, Barry's getting molested. I'm not going to lie. Maybe not. I feel gross after saying that, but we'll see what happens. Ooh. A play action might be really good here, as long as we don't get sacked. I'm going to just throw this to Platt. That's okay. I should have not been throwing it. Didn't mean to pick that play. Not going to lie. Not going to lie. It's okay, though. I think QB zone might be a good play here. They're 100% bringing the guy down. I think just a short, throw might get open. Gilmore might be open here. Sunday might be open. I don't know. Gilmore's there. He holds on to the ball. Good play. 3rd down and 3. I'm going to turn on shoe clock to hopefully get this all the way down. We can get this at least to a 2-minute warning. This is a game, fellas. Look how fucking locked it. Oh, God, he's blinded. Look how locked this brother is. He's so... Ignore the Aldi's bat. He's locked. Are you fucking... This is my assistant coach. He's going to pick our 3rd down play. Now, what does he think we need to do? Do we, A, run it, because that's worked all game? Or do we go for the big bucks? We're not going to go for the big bucks. We're going to run the ball. Am I wasting time because I'm nervous? Maybe. Ooh, McPherson's one-on-one. I'm trusting our O-line. Shouldn't have done it. Ooh. 4th down and 4. I am going to punt this ball. Drain as much clock as I can. Is it dead-ass going to make me do this? I have to sit here for 30 seconds. I'm not snapping it. We're going to have... Can we get the... Look at the socks, though. Jesus Christ, that lighting is crazy. If I go this way, that looks better, worse? I don't know how this works. This camera's weird. Look at the socks. The light blue. That's right. I'm bored. We're going to throw some backspin on this kick. Watch this punt fucking dot right here. Absolute punt dot. Oh my God. Have you seen anything more beautiful than that? Oh my goodness. At the 8-yard line. Now, if I let up a touchdown here, minute 8, and they go 92 yards, my life's over. You won't see episode 6. Episode 6 isn't happening. They're 100% throwing the ball here. We're kind of bringing some more pressure than normal. And they throw a check down. If he led that ball, that was mine. I'm not going to lie. I don't like the formation. I don't like being in the 5-2 here. And that's a flag. Game glitched me out. Didn't move my guy. Don't know what happened there. First down. I mean, it gets us out of the 5-2, which is kind of nice. Encroachment on Dayton Golden. He ran into the guy. So we're going to get out of the 5-2. And I'm going to go into the nickel. Nickel hasn't been too bad this game. Sometimes it can catch us in some rough waters, but it hasn't been the worst this game. They're going to bring a guy in motion. That's like the main read. And we're going to step back. Another sack for Akili Robinson Jr. He's having a career. Him and Jared Sunday, man, they're having career games. And in big moments, too. 7-0. Can we make a crazy play? He throws a death ball to number 88 again. He's lined that tight end up to die multiple times. I get he likes him, but Jesus Christ. Nickel 2-4 mug. We're just going to go zone 3 sky again. We're going to hopefully they don't have a guy. They do, but it's a contested ball. Number 39's there. 4th down and 16. I feel like I have to go into a cover 4, right? Cover 4, Palms. I would kind of wish I could set the line of where to really play. Back up a little bit. We're going to back up a little bit. We got it. And we're leaving a guy 1-on-1. Oh, my goodness. What a dig route. I left my spot because I acted like I was going to reach him. I don't know what I was thinking there. Big play by them. They're going to end up spiking the ball here. 36 seconds remaining. They've gained 30 yards, and I feel that's too many. You know, they were at the 8. I'm sitting in my where the dig's thrown. He's got a man wide the fuck open downfield. What are we doing downfield? This will waste some time. But my God, that's not good. Barry, what the fuck is happening, man? I can't go into OT. I will choke if we go into OT, please. Please don't make me do it. 23 seconds remaining. Spike gets off. Oh, my goodness. We're going to show... I think if we show cover 2 man, and we run cover 4, we might get him off guard here. I think that might be a strat. We're going to shift the D-line left. I'm playing all the field with Golden, which is a risky proposition. And it works. Shifting the D-line a little bit. We were clamps. Now, what has saved us a lot for this game has been the blitz on 3rd down. And I'm confident in it. We're showing cover 3 here. But I'm confident in the blitz once again. He's IDing somebody. I don't know who. We're going to bring the pressure with Golden. We're going to move him out to the right side. Can we get to him? We can. That's an incomplete pass. 4th down and 10. I think if we go back into nickel, go into single mug, and we show cover 0 blitz, like a cover 0 blitz kind of thing, I think that he might fall for it. And because this looks like kind of like our cover 0 look. If we can get him to, mess with the CPU's mind. I don't know if that's actually how it works, but I don't know why else they would put it in the game if that wasn't the whole point. And we get Akili fucking Robertson, dude. That's right, I'm wearing jeans. I'm unbuttoned. Oh my goodness. Akili Robertson, bro. 4 sacks. 3 sacks. I'm pretty sure it's 4. One was a tackle for loss. 3 sacks. Hold on. Let me get the ball. We'll kneel it with him. Granite is hot. And ladies and gentlemen, your UAM Twisters are 2-3. We pull off a W. First conference win in a 7-0 slug out. Akili Robinson, 100% deserves player of the game. 3 sacks. I don't think I've ever had DT win player of the game. That's crazy. And I kept my promise. I'm joking. I would never do this. This is my child right here. I love him too much to. But if he does something wrong, you never know. I know this is weird. I don't remember how it feels to win against a real team. I beat an FCS team, but oh my lord, what a game, fellas! 7-0, most boring fucking game I've ever played, I think. But it was a barn burner. They had 98 total offensive yards. That's good defense. Yards per play 3.3. I mean, they averaged 0.5 yards per rush, 8 for 17 for 92 passing yards, and that all came at the last drive. 3 for 8, 1 for 2, 1 turnover. I mean, hell. We honestly should have won by 16-0, or 13-0 at least. 7-17, that's their quarterback. We don't care about him. Ryan Rames, 8 for 15, 63 yards, 53%. And honestly, we win when we don't rely on him too much. Because Jared Sunday, 10 rushes, 71 yards, 7.1 yards per carry, and a touchdown. Rames did have a fumble. Thank God we got on that. In that pile, that was a mess. Mason Platt, 2 big rushes, I believe on 4th down both times. 2 for 6. Melvin Young. I don't know why I call him Mason every time. I might change his name for him. Because nobody wants to be named Melvin. 2 for 15. And then receiving, McPherson had 2 for 3 and a dropped in the end zone, which, I mean, we scored anyways, but that would have been bad if we didn't. Melvin had 2 for 33. Sunday had 1 for 10. Gilmore had 1 for 7. Major had 1 for -1 and a drop. Not his best game. Offensively, I don't think we allowed a sack. Offensively, I will shout out the offensive line. Hella pancakes, bro. They, blocking up front, they did amazing. Love to see it. Defensively, Akili Robertson Jr. had 3 sacks, 4 tackles for loss, 4 toe tackles, and then Duncan Stockton also had 1 on a blitz. We also had a lot of pressure on their quarterback, I will say, on those blitzes on 3rd down, which was nice. Foster McCricks had a pick, which was crazy to see. Sold it, but, worked out. And that was pretty much the game. What a game, fellas. You'll love to see it. Your UAM Twisters are now officially 2-3. Stemming to next week, we are in weekly advance. Oh, I thought that was our commit. Left guard commits. I don't know if we had points on him. If we do, we can finally add some points to our 3-star. But you see that we got 25 bonus points. Woot woot. For winning a road game this season, so not a lot of high expectations for us. But we actually do have a bye week this week, so I'm not going to lie. Every starter, real fast, I'll include it in the video, but we are going to have all the starters limited, or no practice, actually. Just because I don't need anyone getting hurt. Mason Platt, no practice. No practice. Actually, receivers need a little. Maybe we shouldn't go no practice. We're kind of a needs practice team. I'm not gonna lie. We'll go limited. He had a good game, limited for Ryan, just because Ryan gets hurt all the time. Overmaze, he's looking good. Wait, discard. No, fuck. Okay, well, we'll just. I think everything's similar enough. We'll just go. Hopefully no one gets hurt, right? Overmaze limited. It's Platt limited. I know I said that limited. I don't know why he's Melvin limited. Do that. Everyone's nothing too crazy. Get some XP for everyone. That's nice. Recruiting. We'll look at recruiting, and then next episode we'll start with the next week after the bye week, because I think we're about to get our first commit. I kind of want them to see if we get him. Rayshon Travis. We're looking pretty good on him too. Western Kentucky is competing pretty hard. Well, if we can get both of those dudes, I think we can put more points into other guys, which would be ideal. But we're still doing okay. We'll send them to next week and see if we can maybe get a recruit. See who we're playing next week. I actually don't know. We'll see who it is. We're 2-3. Got a very, very well earned bye week, thankfully. Rayshon Travis didn't commit yet, but some other guys on the board, we need to remove them. We'll see who we play in next episode real fast. Southern Missouri, who's also 2-3, and it's a home game. 7:30, it's a night game, which is pretty cool, and it'll be 60 degrees and 50% chance of rain. So we do have some opening up on recruiting. I'll do all of that off camera and then show you in the beginning of the next episode. What an episode! What a game! We are now second win, UAM Dynasty. It's a lot better than how I expected. Not a fun game, but we'll take it. Thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully stay tuned for any other episodes. We'll make this somewhat of a fast outro since we did so much beforehand. But thank you so much for watching. Make sure to stay tuned. Keep up to date. We'll try to post as many videos as we can until the water runs dry, But thank you all so much for watching. Have a great day, handsome fella. And maybe comment, like, subscribe, do whatever you want. I don't care. Do whatever you want. You earned it, champ. But anyways, have a good day. Peace.